The year was 2016, ladies and gentlemen, a simpler time for Marvel Contest of Champions, where your biggest problem might have been Arc Overload Maestro in Act 4, especially if you did not have an awakened Star-Lord, Thor, or Scarlet Witch. You needed a big damage option, and back then there were significantly less characters that could, bring that kind of damage to the table. But one character that has always been a slugger for the damage is Spider-Man Symbiote. He was the golden ticket for a lot of Act 4 stuff back in the day. I remember when I was researching how to kill Maestro for the first time, seeing some sick Spider-Man Symbiote gameplay. But at the very same time, 2016, I think, was the year of demise for Spider-Man Symbiote as well, because that was when Hyperion got released in December, and I swear, man, after Hyperion's release, a good 90-95% of the player base totally forgot that Symbiote Spider-Man even existed. I think as well, fully confessing, he's one of the characters I often forget is actually in the game, because, the roster is getting ridiculous. We're getting close to 130 champions right now, but Spider-Man Symbiote, man, he is a slugger on the free-to-play account. We did a lot of initial progression in terms of Act 5 becoming uncollected, and all that fun stuff with a classic version of Spider-Man. And Symbiote Spider-Man has always been kind of, in terms of his damage output, just a better damage output version of Spider-Man, because he's the guaranteed crit on the special 2. You've got armor breaks on the heavy attack, and also a much more kind of potent and frequently occurring crit buff as well. So yeah, this dude is an absolute slugger, man. He's so much fun to play, and having that guaranteed crit on the special 2 is a damn fun time, ladies and gentlemen. So we are going to do a bit of a rank up and gameplay video for all the people who are nostalgic about Spider-Man Symbiote. And yeah, I've seen some really cool stuff on Reddit as well. There is somebody on Reddit, I've totally forgotten his name, I'm really sorry if you're watching this video at the moment, that is running a 5-star rank 4 Symbiote Spider-Man with 4 Suicide Masteries in kind of fairly mid to high tier Alliance War, and decimating some Iron Man Infinity Wars. But also, there are a few good matchups, I imagine, with, having so much power on the heavy attack now, that this dude's probably good for fighting Iron Man Infinity War, maybe Medusa as well, and also Killmonger, potentially in certain scenarios for the armor break, because he's got an 80-second armor break, which is pretty damn dank. So yeah, Spider-Man Symbiote, I don't know, he might be making a little bit of a comeback, but I feel like, his kind of main problem is he still is most likely in the shadow of Hyperion in the majority of matchups, and for good reason, man. Hyperion is just absolutely ridiculously powerful, but Symbiote Spider-Man, if he's one of, the first characters that you ever get in Marvel Contest of Champions as a 4 or 5-star, just know that he's the damage to take you very, very far in this game. His damage output is very, very dank. It's very, very awesome. We're gonna have a little bit of a look at just how fun this character is to play. So we're gonna smash the rank up button. We're gonna take this dude up to rank 3 today, and then we're gonna do a little bit of Act 5 gameplay for a bit of fun. And we've built a team to hopefully kind of bring out the best in Symbiote Spider-Man. I've got some special damage with, the golden version of Deadpool, and also the synergy with Beast, which increases champions attack by 15%. I think it's after a 15 combo. Because essentially, by the time you've done 15 hits, you're going to be at the special 2, and Spider-Man Symbiote strength is that, the special 2 always crits, and it's a very, very big hit. So yeah, some pretty cool stuff there, but also with potentially the rise of stuff like crit resistance. I don't know if the guaranteed crit stuff can bypass that as well, so I'm maybe interested to play about with this character a little bit further. We'll probably duel an Infinity War Iron Man in today's video, and just really have a little bit of fun, ladies and gentlemen, because I really enjoy kind of the animations of Symbiote Spider-Man and playing around with the classic Spider-Man in this game. Again, I have a really soft spot for Spider-Man ever since the free-to-play account started, because the first, 3-4 months of the free-to-play account, we were playing Spider-Man so much. We used him for stuff like the Goldblum Challenge, stuff like the Collector, again, a lot of initial Act 5 progression as well. So yeah, we're just gonna have a little bit of fun today and see what's up. And also, one of the fun facts as well about Spider-Man is he does have one of the highest base crits, and also, crit damage in the game. But yeah, just to show you the synergies we've got here, we got Goldpool for the additional special attack rating, and also Beast for the Additional attack once a combo of 15 or more hits is reached, again to juice up the special 2, and then via, Daredevil and also Superior Iron Man, we've just got some more crit damage, because again, this dude having such a high amount of kind of base crit, he doesn't really need the crit chance, but he does need a little bit more crit damage, certainly helps pepper off this champion quite nicely. But anyway, let's go for the first matchup here. We have a, classic version of Iron Man, OG Iron Man to be a bit more specific. And yeah, just to quickly show Symbiote Spider-Man's abilities, so on his crits, he's got a 70% chance to boost crit rate, and also inflicts a weakness as well, something I forgot about. Well, he only got a 29% chance to inflict that on a crit, but he's going to be critting quite a bit. Heavy attacks apply an armor break for 80 seconds, and the special attack 2 has a 100% chance to crit, and his awakened ability is he does gain evade whenever he uses a special attack, which now cannot be nullified. So yeah, a bit of an interesting one, but that's not too beneficial when you're playing the character, because I find champions that trigger kind of an auto-evade quite annoying to play personally. Right, should we go for a bit of a heavy attack here? And also his heavy attack is a very fun time to use as well. So we can just stack up a few armor breaks. And look at that, man. Oh, not too shabby on that damage at all, ladies and gentlemen. Not too shabby at all. Now let's go. Special 2. 18,000. And it looks like, I think with a stun, we didn't trigger his arc overload there. Not too bad. We had the class advantage there. Worked out well. Worked out very, very well. 30 hits. That felt like a really smooth fight, man. Again, I love the classic Spider-Man characters. And maybe, I don't know, man, Symbiote Spider-Man might be making the comeback. I really wanted to make this video today just to be like, hey guys, Symbiote Spider-Man, he's still in the game, and he's still got some pretty good damage. And I know I do get a lot of criticism knocking about, being like, if Seaton doesn't say a champion's god tier, it's not worth playing. That's certainly not the case. A lot of champions kind of, I think pretty much every champion in the game, aside from a few, has some odd and interesting uses. And I think in terms of my tier list, Symbiote Spider-Man sits at the amazing tier. But I don't know, I might be inclined to move him up to something like a low demigod. Because his damage, I don't know, man, it's a good time. Let's fire that off. And again, he's quite fun to play as well. But I think also comparatively, you know, he doesn't have that much utility. But in the right scenario, can be a little bit useful. And for all those Infinity War Iron Men, not too shabby at all. And there we go, nice little special too. And the Spider-Man characters, they feel incredibly fun to play. So yeah, just trying to show a little bit of love, man. Maybe on a champion-based series, Champion of the Day, Symbiote Spider-Man. While the rank up and gameplay videos, I feel like have become a little bit of a substitute for Champion of the Day stuff. And also just allow me to showcase stuff while also doing some rank ups. So it's a convenient overlap here, ladies and gentlemen. But again, with Symbiote Spider-Man, you always want to smash off the special 2 just for that juicy guaranteed crit. Whereas on Classic Spider-Man, there were quite a few scenarios where I used the special 1 as well. Right, let's just see how many armor break stacks we can get. Might go for a bit of Winter Soldier after this. Don't know, just maybe for a bit of fun. See how far we can take this this lad before we get wrecked. Well, not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. Oh, that Assassin Special 2. Juicy, ladies and gentlemen, juicy. Symbiote Spider, he's a good time. He's a very, very good time to play. It's just he does live in the shadow of Hyperion, much like the majority of other cosmics. Like Hyperion, Medusa, and Corvus, just in their ideal scenarios, are just so ridiculous, man. They are such ridiculous characters that it's quite difficult to keep up. And I think even slightly lower ones like, oh, we should have probably thrown a heavy at some point. Let's see if we can get heavy here. Just get rid of this armor on Doctor Strange. Even ones that I perceive as slightly lower, like Hela and Proxima, they can still deal some insane damage, man. All right, how are we going to deal with this Doctor Strange? This dash back on that one. Dash back again. And I feel like we need to get just a little bit closer to that assassin's range. And there we go. Fire that off. Straight in the bin. Spider-Man symbiote. I love his special too, man. It's so satisfying to fire off. Because it's just like, boom, kick to the face, massive amount of damage, guaranteed crit. It feels like a great time. It does. It feels like such a good time, man. I love it. Oh, my goodness. Let's go for a bit of Storm, then a bit of Hulkbuster. I think the Hulkbuster matchup's going to be quite a fun one. Plus, we're below 50% now, so we've got that damage kicking in as well. From the, what is it? Oh, crap, I forgot the name of the mastery. The one that gives you more attack when you're below 50% health. That is the, that's certainly the one there. And the more masterful you become at parrying, the more your symbiote Spider-Man skills can accelerate. But we're going to do the duel against the Infinity War Iron Man, and maybe a Medusa as well, if I can play well against Medusa Man. But I will say this, Medusa, I don't know, she seems to be a little bit of my kryptonite at the moment. Okay, let's fire off a special one. Pop, pop, pop. There we go. Straight in the bin, straight on the ground. Whenever I play a Spider-Man character, I'm always like, this is genuine pleasure. But I really wish for both Symbiote Spider-Man and also Classic Spider-Man, there was just a way when you were playing either of the characters to, like, disable the evade. This isn't a problem on this Symbiote Spider-Man, but if we do ever get him awakened, he's just going to be a little bit more annoying to play. Just because it's really annoying when you, like, go for a parry and then it just evades, and then sometimes you take a little bit of block damage because of that. So you're, like, chasing back a little bit. Just not the best time. But obviously, if I were the hypothetical perfect player, I would not need to rely on parrying because all of my intercepts would be incredibly on point. But unfortunately, I am nowhere near that. Okay, come on, mate. Let's go. Get that special 2 out, yeah. Let's chuck a special 2 of my own in terms of retaliation. Not the special 2 out of him, the special 1, of course. We are fighting Hulkbuster. Right, let's quickly just clip for that brute force. And I think we'll go for a... Oh, no. It's going to go for a 5 combo and then try and finish him. There we go. Oh, no! We didn't we didn't connect there. Oh, man. Mistakes were made. Right. I need to skill up, man, because next matchup, I've decided we're getting out of this quest now. We're done. These matchups, man, they're too easy for the Symbiote Spider-Man. He's just absolutely wrecking them. So what we're going to do is go ahead and jump into a duel against Dr. M.E., who has a 6-star Awakened Infinity War Iron Man. And we're not going to be using our Korg today, because we're going to be using Symbiote Spider-Man. Let's go, mate. I don't know, I've also actually got Gamora up there quite a bit. Maybe we might do another Gamora video at some point in the future. Oh, gosh, I messed that one up a bit. Right, let's try and get these heavy attack counters on point. There we go. Special 2. Oh, close, boys, close. I think one more heavy attack. And there we go. Finished off quite nicely there. He's an interesting champion for getting through Iron Man Infinity Wars. I mean, if you don't potentially have a better one, but Hyperion Man, oh, a little bit more juicy, I would say. So let me have a quick look at the leaderboard, actually, and figure out who else we might want to duel to showcase against. Ideally, I'm looking for some of the slightly more tree champions to fight. I don't know if there are any Killmongers up here, actually. I don't think Killmonger has the highest PI. Oh, no, we found a Killmonger here. Right, let's... I actually haven't tried or fought many Killmongers recently, so hopefully this is going to go quite well, but it might go fairly disastrous. Let's have a little bit of a look here. So let's go for the armor break. And is there no armor or anything for a significant amount of time? Oh man, this is the ultimate Killmonger counter, really. Can't believe I haven't seen any videos on this yet. Well, you've heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Breaking news. Symbiote Spider-Man top of the meta right now. Countering all those Killmongers and Infinity War Iron Men. Rank 565 while the going is hot. You know what? I think Spider-Man Symbiote would actually make such a great 6-star character. Maybe if Willpower wasn't in the game. It's definitely getting a fair bit of healing here, actually. If I did more heavy attacks, be able to offset that a little bit more with Despair. But I think I can get him down quite quick. Oh, no. I'm bugging that one up. Cheeky. Oh, mate, that's such a, Oh, yeah. Right, okay. Spider-Man Symbiote to God tier, mate. That's, I can't believe... I swear I didn't see a single video of Spider-Man Symbiote versus Killmonger during that event. That would have been such a good counter, man. He's crazy. Just completely shuts off the reverberation for 80 seconds, man. That is just so silly. And I tell you what, we're going to try and finish off this video, by having a little bit of fun in Realm of Legends. See how many armor break stacks we can get up to, because I imagine, much like the majority of you, I'm a little bit curious to open this man up a little bit more on a bit of a longer fight, because he has just trashed everything so incredibly quickly. So yeah, don't know, I want to see somebody 565 Symbiote Spider-Man and dedicate an entire channel to that. Panda Man Pete style with Ghost. I actually do remember a few people, I don't know when it was, but people use Symbiote Spider-Man for Labyrinth of Legends. I saw a few runs. I don't imagine he'd be too bad for it, actually. Obviously, there are better options, but I assume he'd be a little bit better than using something like a Captain Marvel. And I have seen quite a few people, you know, do it with Captain Marvel as well. Just trying to find those good intervals to keep stacking up those heavy attacks, really. Kind of a bit Hyperion-esque in that way. But also I saw, what would I see from the person that was doing the Spider-Man Symbiote gameplay on Reddit? If you get enough armor break stacks and then parry, you can actually apparently reverse a little bit of healing as well. If you've got, I think it's like Despair pretty much maxed out, and also that one that reduces healing on when the opponent is stunned. Reversing a little bit of Wolverine's regeneration. So that was dank, man. But yeah, he's not doing too bad here. It looks like we'd probably be on track to get a, well, I might go for, see this kill through. I don't think I'm playing this the best, because I have missed a few heavy attack opportunities here. But something like 200, 250 hits. It's pretty good, boys. It's pretty good. Let's go for a special 2. 16k. Feels swish to fire off as well. Heavy attack. Let's quickly dash out the way. I'm going to try and build up some more stacks of armor break here. But yeah, if you are a pro Symbiote Spider-Man player and you have any additional pro tips that a nub like me could learn from, please do leave them in the comment section below. Interested to see if there are any Symbiote Spider-Man gods among us. But yeah, it looks like it's going to be somewhere around 240 to 250 hits, I would assume. But I don't know. There is a bit of damage ramp up, obviously, with this character. A lot of the damage coming with this, from the special too. But hey, if you get him as a 5-star man, a bit of a Labyrinth option here. Sorry, not Labyrinth option. Well, be an alright Labyrinth option if you got him up to rank 4. But certainly a Realm of Legends option. Oh, not too shabby. I love playing this dude, man. His animations are so satisfying. Looks like it actually might come in well under 240, maybe. Don't know, we're playing quite well. Now that I've said that, obviously going to lose my combo within the next 30 seconds. Jinxing it, boys. I'm just excited to get into the Assassin's range, to be honest. We are not too far off. And also, we might drop below 50% as well. Yeah, I was trying to be a bit greedy there and get like a Assassin special too. But we can get it on the next one. Oh! There we go. Okay, one more 5 combo, and then a special 1, and this man is dead. So yeah, about 246 hits. Not too shabby, not too shabby at all. Symbiote Spider-Man, he's still packing a punch, countering Killmonger, helping against those Infinity War Iron Men. So yeah, want to keep an eye on, boys. Want to keep an eye on, and again, like, just because a character isn't in the god tier, the demigod tier, it doesn't mean that they're still not a useful character. It just means comparatively, they might be a little bit worse, have a little bit less to offer. But again, you should always, use YouTube to have a little bit of a look and see what some of the cool stuff potentially for various characters are out there. Because yeah, there are all sorts of interesting uses. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you enjoyed watching today's video. If you did, feel free to smash that like button. That'd be very much appreciated. Aside from that, thank you very much for watching. Take care, and I hope that you have an absolutely fantastic day.